featuring the stars of the National Wrestling Alliance. And as you just heard, the bell is sounded and we are underway with our opening matchup of the night. X Division bout featuring Tony Mamaluke and Kid Cash. Don West, Mike Tenay at ringside, and Don, we're jump-starting NWA TNA with the X Division.
Well, we call it total non-stop action, Mike, and this is how we do it. X Division match right at the start. We're going to give people their money's worth from the moment we get started tonight. And these are two of the best, Mike. Kid Cash, Tony Mamaluke. Hold on to your seats, folks. Fasten your seatbelts because you're going to see things in this match that you don't see in a normal wrestling program.
Close up there is on Kid Cash as the two circle around the ring and hook it up collar and elbow. I guess the easiest way to differentiate between the two is to tell you that Tony Mamaluke is wearing the elbow pads. Kid Cash with a go behind. A nice single leg takedown that time by Mamaluke. He's going to telegraph the back body drop. The float over by Kid Cash. Just outsmarted him. Able to duck the elbow. Goes behind again. Quick shots to the back.
I'll tell you what, we have seen. Oh, and here we go. Here goes one. We have seen Kid Cash do some amazing things. Oh, look at this, right off the bat.
Yeah, like so many of the great stars of the X Division. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, not only will we have 3 title matches, NWA World's title, the X Division title will be at stake, as well as the World Tag Team belts, but we will also have 3 first-round matchups in our 8-man tournament, where we will gain a #1 contender for the NWA World's heavyweight title as Kid Cash goes to the air. Slingshot into a cross-body block, crashing onto Tony Mamaluke.
You know, Mike, I was talking to Kid Cash before the match, and I was just telling him how unbelievable some of the moves that he did last week when he barely lost to the Amazing Red, and he said, Don, I've got 30-some-odd moves off the ropes they haven't even seen yet here in TNA.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that as well. The master of so many different variations of the Hurricane Rana is David Kid Cash, a 13-year pro. Sets up Mamaluke and quickly follows him up into the corner with that running clothesline. Snap the head of Mamaluke back.
Here's a guy that has not had an X Division title match yet, but he is so deserving of one. I don't think it's too far off. I really don't. And the same thing with Tony Mamaluke. He has every showing he's made here, Mike. He has been fantastic, and here he goes.
Yeah, off the Hangman's Noose neckbreaker, Mamaluke for the cover and a 2 count. I think when you take into consideration how important this matchup is, not just to these competitors, but also to the NWA officials, the matchmakers, the National Wrestling Alliance, and NWA TNA, and you know that a victory here would go an awful long way toward gaining a shot at the X Division title at some point down the line.
Well, we've shown here recently how the X Division can be shaken up. I mean, tonight we've got Amazing Red going against AJ Styles later.
He earned it, though.
He sure did, and he had to beat the likes of Kid Cash to do it. And it's a brawl in there now, Mike.
And Tony Mamaluke, who will rely on more of a ground attack than many of the X Division wrestlers. I think it goes back to his training. Mamaluke trained for professional wrestling by Dean Malenko.
You know, Mike, there are so many great competitors in the X Division. Like you said, one loss can set you back a long way because there's so much competition. You can't afford to lose.
Going to try a pump handle attempt here. Going to take him up and drop him down across the knee.
Oh, man.
And Kid Cash following up the advantage now, hooking the leg and also using a crossface at the same time. When you talk about Kid Cash's career, 13 years as a pro. In his very first professional match, Kid Cash wrestled against the late, great Wahoo McDaniel, and Cash broke his ankle in his very first match. He was then out for some 7 months, but to show you the resiliency that he has, he's come back so strong, really, and stronger than ever since that match, and is becoming one of the real forces in the NWA, TNA, and in the X Division.
You know, we have so many great athletes here every Wednesday night, like Kid Cash, like a Jerry Lynn, that just seem to get better with age, like a fine wine. They age so incredible.
Mamaluke on target, hit the baseball slide drop kick right to the face of Kid Cash, and quickly goes out, takes Kid Cash, sends him back into the ring, realizing that he's going to have to pin him. He's going to have to defeat him in the ring. Hook of the leg, and only gets a 2 count from referee Andrew Thomas.
I don't know how many more tough losses Kid Cash can take. This guy has been so impressive, and yet he still hasn't gotten that X Division title shot, and that's got to be wearing on him. But you can't get frustrated in this division. You just got to go out there. The competition is so good. You just got to bring your level up, Mike.
Yeah, that's what they do each and every week right here on NWA TNA, because they know how important these matchups are to their wrestling futures. Oh, Mamaluke going to send him across. Kid Cash just quickly sprints right up.
Whoa!
Flips up, moonsaults off the top. Goes for the cover.
Two!
Mamaluke able to kick out.
I'll tell you what, Kid Cash is something else. When he gets up there, you don't know what's going to happen. Of course, when you do a high-risk move like that, it can also go the other way.
Exchange of submission holds. We talked earlier about the Malenko training in the background of Tony Mamaluke as he applies the ankle lock submission hold here on Kid Cash. Notice that he reaches through, that Mamaluke has keyed the lock. He's grasped both of his hands together to add that extra power, that extra leverage to the submission hold.
Trying to fight out of it is Kid Cash right now. Trying to grab a rope or something.
Yeah, Kid Cash fighting for his life, going to try and make it to the ring ropes, try and get the break.
You know, that's the way you've got to beat a Kid Cash. You've got to get him in the submission. You've got to wear him down, because otherwise he'll make you dizzy out there, Mike.
I think it's a great strategy. Ground the high flyer.
Got it.
Keep him down on the mat. And at the same time, when you're working on his legs, when you're working on his ankles or his knees, you're taking away a lot of the spring that he has to do so many of those high-risk top rope moves.
Mamaluke definitely has the advantage right now. The submission hold took so much out of Kid Cash.
Telegraph the back body drop. That's the opening for Kid Cash to turn the offense on. Double springboard, cross body block, and another 2 count.
Oh, I can't believe Maluke fought out of that one.
Quickly to his feet and quickly down with a clothesline, and extra impact on that clothesline. 2 and... Nope, Mamaluke able to avoid the 3.
Oh, that was 2 of them that I can't believe Mamaluke got out of. Kid Cash, I'm telling you what, he'll do some things that just... If you weren't sitting here watching it, Mike, you wouldn't believe it.
Kid Cash showing some frustration at this point. I think he figured in his own mind that he had him put away.
Not now! Oh!
Great go behind that time by Mamaluke. Connects with the suplex.
Oh, that Cash is hurt.
He dropped him right on the back of his head. Kid Cash appears to be in severe pain after the suplex by Mamaluke.
Tony Mamaluke doesn't look like he's doing much better, but he's got him now. Oh, man.
And Mamaluke slow to recover as well.
Here it is.
Going to try and take him up. Float over by Cash. Knee to the back. Now he's got him up.
And the cradle.
Oh, dropped him down right across the knee. Took him up Fisherman Buster style. Goes for the cover. Hooks the leg. Nope, only 2.
Oh, man. What a way it started, Mike.
X-Division action to kick off NWA TNA. 3 championship bouts in this broadcast, as well as 3 first-round matchups in an 8-man tournament where we will have a #1 contender for the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. The exchange of chops and slaps. Quick backslide now, and quick 2 count for Kid Cash.
How many near falls have we seen? And there is another one.
This time Mamaluke, yeah, backslide. The double underhook. Going to take him up. Oh! Drives him down head first.
No way!
And gets 1, and 2,
That's
3.
it.
The winner of the match, Kid Cash. Important win here in the X Division. Kid Cash breaks out the moneymaker and scores the win. We're going to take another look at some of the highlights of this match, Don.
Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Here's the one that ended it, Mike. Oh, right there on the head. Mamaluke had 9 lives in that match, but that wasn't enough.
Not enough, because Kid Cash gains the win in this important X Division matchup on NWA TNA. And hello once again, everyone.